Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to Comfamgist Podcast, where we talk about everything trending on social media and everything you need to know about the environment. Z, and I'm going to be talking about some interesting topic today. I wish you guys will like it, and then also if you like it, please you know what to do now. Just follow us, I beg. Follow us, subscribe, like our video, share the video, so that to get to the people who want to get who really wants to get this topic. You understand? You know, already will also help us to push it to the right people who want to hear it. You understand? The message always is not talking to everybody, but talking to somebody. You know what it is? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, after this time out, we are coming back to talk business. Keep it locked. Okay, we are back. I'm super excited about the topic I want to talk about now because it has to do with relationship. You understand? Relationship. Yes. Oftentimes, uh, so many people have, misinterpret this statement. Submission or struggling in marriage. Submission or struggling in marriage. There was a video I watched. That was I think that was on Thursday or so. I think it's on Thursday or so, where this lady was, you know, was being heavily beaten by the husband, and then she eventually landed herself in the hospital. The neighbor who noticed this scenario, called some other neighbors, and they were like, they knew what was happening in the the neighborhood, how this man had been maltreating this woman, and the woman has been keeping quiet about this. She has been trying to play submissive. She has been trying to be that good woman who want to contain at home, who doesn't want anything to leak outside and all that stuff. Who doesn't want people to hear of what's going on. But let me tell you something, people actually know what's going on. Because they say, Yoruba say, Obìnrin gbọ́, even the word, hear word. You understand? So the scenario of thing was changing. People were just irritated. The neighbors were irritated with the fact that this particular woman or a woman was actually was actually siding her husband. He was protecting her husband that he doesn't want her to see like she doesn't want people to see her that like she's the cause of the problem and all that. And then you were putting injured. You can see the mark on the face. You can see her nose was already swelled, blood all over her face. People were angry with this issue, but the lady in question know, was still, siding the husband, protecting the husband. And this draws me to the conclusion of my topic of today. When is the right time for anybody, for a woman to call it a quit in a marriage or in a relationship? Where is that time? Where is that particular junction that he or she will say, "Oh no, I think I've tried. I think I've taken a lot. I've tried to see if there will be changes or or there will be development in the man or in the woman." I understand. So many these questions has kept some people in a bondage, hoping that one day something is going to change. You understand? Yes, it's natural for someone to think, okay, this man is misbehaving, this man is humanizing, this man is talks anyhow, this man beats his wife, or one day the man, it depends wife, but you say, oh, one day the man will change, he will stop beating me, and the family will live well and all that. So the woman can say, oh, the man can also say, this woman is very abusive, she's not patient, she's not submissive, she's not respect. Okay, I will tolerate her. Okay, that one day it will get better. She will get better and then know the right thing to do. those things are, those things are what, keep some people in membership. But the question here today is that when is it time to draw that line? Like, no, I can't take this anymore. To me, that video I watched, I just want to, analyze this in my own way. Like I said, this is my opinion anyway. Like I said, always tell you guys, if you know you have something to say, please drop it on the comment section below. And if you want us to do a revision of this particular broadcast, you can send us a DM and we'll invite you to the studio. We'll talk about this. You understand? So many people want to hear about this. So many people are very confused right now because there are homes now that are very confused right now. They don't actually know where they are going to. You know, understand? They don't know what to do. And to be for you, there's for some person who can afford, therapies, or how do they call it, something, some kind of arrangement with somebody who are expert in, advising, giving advice to this what's it called, couples or married, this thing. You understand? There's a name they call it out. It's escaping me now. You understand? So people are not privileged to have that kind of arrangement, to have that kind of money to pay for such engagement. You understand? They need advice. That is the reason why most of the time I always try to do this. I'm also married also, and I'm also facing a lot of things. I'm facing my own, and if they obviously ask the other person, she will say, your husband is doing this, your husband is doing that. Me now, I'm also saying that, she's doing this, she's doing that. You understand? I don't want to deviate from the topic of the day. What, when is the time to draw the line? You understand? When is the time to draw the line? To me, I just feel like the video I watched for that lady, I'm just going to talk about that video I watched. The video I watched so far shows that I think, to me, it's a very complicated thing anyway. It's not something that you just jump into conclusion because obviously, like that thing that's actually be keeping people in their homes, like God will do it, God will change his heart, God will change her heart. She will start behaving normal, he will start behaving normal. I've actually been something that has, that has been, confused by people. It has been confused by people. You understand? When you find out that your husband is always with you, and most of those people say they are always not having anything to do. This particular video that I watched, they say the woman has been the person, taking care of the home. You understand? I don't actually know what I've actually, bring about the man doing that kind of thing to the wife and all that stuff. Maybe something like that happened. Maybe the woman might have, cheated or something, just to put food on the table. But that one is another thing. We don't know what exactly might be the issue of why the man is splitting the wife. You understand? But at the end of the day, I just feel like as a man or as a lady, as a woman, I always feel like you should, pay attention to the world you're living in. Pay attention to your home, pay attention to your husband. If you can't take something, if you can't take some excesses, maybe you feel like, oh, this man will change. Maybe the man is a smoker, and then you feel like, oh, I don't like smoking. You've told the man that I don't like smoking. Will you change? Maybe the man changed for some time, and maybe once in a while, you just, try to drag it. It's not easy to quit smoking. You understand? And then when eventually guys eventually married, got married, and then the woman starts seeing you, smoking excessively and all that stuff, and the woman just comforted you and say, "But you promised me you have stopped and all that stuff." That's a very complicated one. So does that mean that the woman will say, "Oh, because of you, you've lied to me, let me quit this marriage"? You understand? The woman will still say, "Oh, I want to, see. Let me stay to see how it will go. God will touch him. He will stop smoking and all that. Maybe the thing never stopped. You understand? Okay. Now the woman have said, Oga, if you don't stop doing these things before time, I will stop. I will leave your house. I will leave you and all that stuff. Maybe that's kind of the discussion can be there. When you have given yourself a timeline and the other person understand that, okay, yes, if I don't really stop this to be the last time. You understand? That conversation can be arranged. You understand? Let you guys understand yourself. It's not wrong for a woman to call her husband that, Oga, I know say they beat me, oh, and I know say, ah, I be woman, I don't get much to do for inside this relationship. You understand? As a day like this, so um, make this today be the first and the last time we be say you go beat me. I know very well that it's still very hard for some people to say, you understand? Couple with the fathers, people are trying to, keep their husband, there's no husband out there. You understand? And those people that don't want to marry second-hand woman, you understand? So many women are scared of all those, this thing. You understand? But to me, I just feel like if you know you can't handle it, have a proper conversation with your husband. Let your husband know that, oh girl, this thing I cannot tolerate it anymore. I keep telling God to change your heart, to change your person and all that stuff, but you keep telling God that na lie, no go work. Oh. You're telling me exercise my fundamental hand right, you understand, on the weaker person, you understand. So okay, you can have that conversation with your spouse. Let them know that I can't take this. If it's something that you have actually concluded in your heart that say, yes, if this person doesn't change, I'm leaving. You understand? It's better to leave than to to just talk and then get beaten to death. We Nigerians, we've seen what have happened to one of our popular singer, gospel singer. You understand? She was in a relationship that was very, very, not it. You understand? She didn't speak up on time. She didn't draw the line and all that. And she didn't draw the line. She never draw the line. She was just acting vicious woman and all that until she acted vicious woman to her early grave, which is very saddening. It's very saddening. And I'm feeling very well that people are saying that scenario, but they can't come in. They can't come in. You understand? Neighbors are saying this scenario. It shows that the video I talked about. So neighbors are there. Neighbors are saying things. They are telling this woman, leave, leave, leave. Not typical Nigerian person will say, oh, don't leave. Oh, there's no husband for that place. No husband again. No, manage the one way you get to. Manage the one way you get. Fine, it's a good advice. But to what extent? To what extent now? You understand? To me, calling drawing that line. Drawing that line is about having a proper conversation with your spouse. Let them know that yes, I'm serious. So let the person know that I'm very, very serious. So you understand? This one is not applicable to the what's it called to the ladies alone. Men can also say the same thing because there are so many men that are also suffering. I can tell you that 60% of married men are not really comfortable in their homes right now. Argue with me. Just argue it. 60 to 70% are not actually finding it very funny in their homes. Most of the time, you see some men going home late, not because of say, what's it called, their close date at work or something. They are actually trying to avoid the troubles in the home, the lady, the woman, the wife, the so-called wife they married. You understand? And you're saying it's only particular to ladies. No, men do suffer, marital, this is also marital issues also. You understand? Men also faces it. So it's not particular to the ladies alone. Men also faces all this. So so there's a time that you need to draw this in. Having a proper conversation to me. I think that my own is having a conversation. Be bold enough to say, Madam, oh God, I can't take this anymore. If you do them again, you will not go see me for your house again. It's a very simple thing. You understand? I know it's not very simple. Based on Nigeria, who always act with emotion, who are always sentimental. You understand? So people now watching that video will say, these neighbors that are talking like this, that maybe one of the neighbors even hide the man. The woman, maybe is that hiding the man, or is easier said than done. Yes, yes, I understand. But to me, I just feel like, there's a time when we call a spade a spade. You understand? You have to be blunt about some kind of things. You understand? Because this thing have actually led to the death of some person, to the quietness of some person. Trust me. So it's not something that we want to, joke about. You understand? So I just wish that I'm speaking to somebody right now, and I pray that any ear that's hearing this, whether something about my video is that I always say that listen to everything I've said, but always make sure you filter, evaluate it to see the part that is okay to you, take it. The other part that is not okay, leave it. You understand? The other part that is not okay might actually be speaking to somebody else. You understand? So just take what I've said, you understand, and then make do something with it. You understand? And also, we would like to hear your own opinion or your suggestion on the comment section by just giving us let people, because to me, when I see some videos, I always go to the comment section to actually to see what people are saying about the topic. You understand? Because it will help me, you know, grow. I like to see different opinions. You understand? That is what this podcast of the team actually does. If you listen very well, you filter what you need to filter, then you get rich by that. So your conclusion can be drawn by that. You understand? So to me, I just feel like that is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so very happy that we are having this conversation, and we have come to the end of the topic. Like I said, let us hear your view on the comments in the comment section below, and also make sure don't forget to like us, follow our video, follow our channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, follow and share this video because it will actually make us to know that we are talking to the right people, and then it will make us to deliver more quality content as at when available, when due, and all that stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I see my your homeboy Shybrezzy, and I'll be coming back with more exciting topic when next we meet. Peace.